Bona tarda. Mireia Ruido en directe a la TDT de Catalunya Ràdio. El partit d'avui ha estat fantàstic de Lamine, un gran nivell de Pedri, però també de Fermín, de Covarsí, de Joan Garcia. Com d'important era fer avui un dels partits més complets de la temporada per tot el que ara ve i per la classificació? Gràcies.
It's for us most important that we play on this level because it has to give us the confidence. I think also in the first half we could score maybe 1 or 2 goals more, but at the end it's like it is, and I'm really happy about the result, but also how we play, about the performance. So this is and not only these players, I think everyone gives his best, and it was good to see that.
Hola, Hansi, Marta Ramon en directe a RAC1. Et volia preguntar per l'impacte del hat-trick de Lamine Yamal amb una actuació tan espectacular com la d'avui. Avui l'hem vist content, hem vist somriure. I després també ell, quan ha parlat a la televisió, ha dit que fins fa cosa d'una setmana no se sentia així, no se sentia a gust, no se sentia feliç. I tu també tenies aquesta percepció d'ell pel que parlaves amb ell. I si ara que es torna a sentir tan feliç al terreny de joc, si creus que es pot mantenir aquest nivell futbolístic de Lamine ara que el tram final de temporada ja ens ve a sobre. Gràcies.
I think we had also in the past games we had a lot of chances. When I remember in Real Sociedad, it was unbelievable how many chances we had and we missed. So at the end it's like that. I think now today we need these 3 goals. We need these 3 goals to come back on this level with this confidence. But for me it was also very important against the ball. When you lose the ball, we were directly there. So we had a small distance between us and could directly press. And this is also important for the next match on Tuesday.
Hola, Hansi. Santi Valle para el Carrusel Deportivo de la cadena SER, el que dices de SER Cataluña. Me gustaría incidirte en esta frase que ha dicho Lamine Yamal después del partido. En la televisión ha dicho, hasta hace una semana no era feliz jugando al fútbol. ¿Por qué cree que le pasaba esto? Si es por la pubalgia, por otros motivos, ¿qué cree que o si sabe que le pasaba a Lamine, ¿por qué no era feliz jugando al fútbol?
Sometimes it's like I said before, so it's when you score a goal, on the second goal, it's much easier. I think also for Lamine, the situation, he's very young, okay, and also he has to improve, but he has a huge quality. We know, everyone knows that, and I think the opponent, sometimes they are playing with 2 or 3 players against him, and for him it's you could also feel that he have not also the confidence, but also not the dynamic for this 1-against-1 situation. For today, I'm really happy about that, what happens, and has to give him the confidence. And of course, when he enjoy playing football, it's perfect for him and also for us.
Hola, Hansi. Elena Condis de la cadena COPE. Hemos visto que Pedri sumaba otros 35 o 40 minutos, pensando seguramente en ser titular contra el Atlético de Madrid, y comentábamos en la transmisión que cuando Pedri entra es como que se contagia a todo el equipo, es como el profesor que entra a clase y todos los alumnos le siguen, o es como cuando el jefe entra a la oficina y todos los trabajadores se ponen las pilas. ¿Lo ves así?
Well, I think it's not with everyone like that. No every teacher, no every boss is like that. But with Pedri, I can imagine. This is, Pedri is for us a really important player, and also he gives us a good structure with the ball. He keeps the ball, and this is good to have him there. And of course we think about to let him start maybe on Tuesday. What do we see? How we will do it.
Hola, señor Flick, aquí Víctor Lozano en directo para el Radio Estadio de Onda Cero. Hoy era un partido propicio, tal como juegan los dos equipos, para sufrir mucho en defensa, por aquello de la defensa adelantada, el Villarreal buscando la espalda con jugadores viniendo en segunda línea. Algo pasó contra el Girona, Atlético de Madrid, pero en realidad no ha sido así, porque el Villarreal no ha generado prácticamente ocasiones, y menos de este tipo. ¿Qué ha hecho bien hoy el Barça, el equipo, para en un partido así hoy no haber sufrido en este sentido? Gracias.
So this is when you lose the ball, you have to. This is the transition from from the offense to the defense is important. If you are not good in this, I think every team will suffer. So for us today was important to see that also we did a big step also in the last match, but today was really great. So we had the good dynamic, the intensity was high, and also the confidence in everyone against one situation. You can see it from everyone, and this is what we need. We need this. We need everybody on this level.
Josep Capell, de Radio Nacional de España, aquí atrás. Felicidades por la victoria. No sé si da la sensación que hoy el equipo ha recuperado cosas que los últimos partidos quizás no tenía y que sí es el mejor partido que han jugado desde el partido pese a la derrota contra la Real Sociedad, y si esto hace que tenga más esperanzas de cara al martes de poder remontar. El hecho del nivel del juego del equipo en el día de hoy. Gracias.
Everyone knows that it's against Atlético is not easy. These 4 goals, but at the end, what I can say, we will fight for that. We will never give up, and we'll see what happens on Tuesday. For me, you know, I think everyone now. I said that against Levante was good, but also today was against the ball a really good game. Also when I speak about Fermin was fantastic against the ball, and this we need, you know. In some matches against Atletico and also against Girona, we didn't make this part of our game well, and so we missed this to come back to defend as a unit, and this is the important thing as a team, and we did this, I think, last season perfectly, and today also perfectly. So we come back, and this is this level I want to see the team.
Hola, mister. ¿Qué tal? Alejandro Segura, de Radio Marca. Me gustaría saber qué ha pasado en un momento del partido con Marcelino, que hemos visto que se han discutido en el banquillo, luego se han dado un abrazo y se ha podido hablar con él después del partido. Gracias.
Yes, of course we spoke outside there, but you know, at the end it's like that. We fair play is when the player lays on the bottom, the opponent, and you have the ball and then kick him out. We did it, I think, once. I'm not sure twice, but at the end, in this moment, I also expect this from the opponent. This is what I say, but it's about that. It's an emotion, and this happens. But he's making a fantastic job with his team, and I respect him a lot. So at the end, after the game, it's done. So for me, it's done. We focus on that. It's like that. The moment, and I get the yellow card for that. I deserved it.
Aquí, Víctor García, de Televisión Española. Hoy ha hecho también un buen partido Marc Bernal. Me gustaría que valorara su actuación y si está muy por encima ahora mismo de Casado, que hoy tampoco ha tenido minutos.
Casa was today. One day he didn't train, so and yesterday, we made not so much, and he could train. But at the moment, Bernie is a little bit ahead, of course, and he played a great game. Also today, scored 2 goals in the past matches, and he's on a good level, on a good moment. Also, he is giving us a good structure with the ball. He's really important thing to keep the ball and to switch the sides. So it's really good what I see from him, and this is also what I love when he played on this level.
Últimes 2 preguntes, last 2 questions.
Hola, Hansi. Juli Claramunt, en directe a Gigantes. Vas recuperant efectius. No sé si treballes i treballeu a l'estaf amb que Gavi com a mínim pugui entrar a la convocatòria per dimarts, i també de cara a dimarts, quin missatge li donaries a l'afició? Gràcies.
No, for Gavi, I think it's too early. But of course, you know, we know everyone in the stadium. We know everyone also fight together with this team. 90 minutes or maybe some minutes more. So I think everything is possible. We will try everything, and at the end we see what happens.
Hola, Hansi. Laia Cervelló de The Athletic. Lamine Yamal avui ha marcat el seu primer hat-trick de la seva carrera com a professional. M'agradaria saber quina valoració fas del seu partit i també com valores el segon gol que ha marcat. Gràcies.
I think everyone saw his performance today. I think the first shot he need to coming in the game, and what happens after that was exceptional. So it's Lamine on this level. It's fantastic for us, and also we need him on this level on Tuesday. So this is what I want to see.
Doncs fins aquí la roda de premsa. Moltes gràcies.
Thanks.